Hello, Skirball Advisories. It is me, Miss B, here to teach you today about the Little Rock Nine. So you may be wondering, Miss B, why are you showing us a video of you instead of just a video you got from the internet? Well, when I was researching about the Little Rock Nine, looking for a video that was both informative and engaging, I couldn't find it. So if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. That's what I'm here for. So today we're going to be learning about the Little Rock Nine, and I'm going to try my best to give a holistic view of this event in time. We're going to start way back in the 1860s with a little court case called Plessy versus Ferguson. Now, if you don't know about Plessy versus Ferguson, it basically allowed legal segregation in the United States, saying that as long as facilities were equal, it could be separate and still be constitutional. They were separate, but were they equal? So that brings us to 1954 with a landmark Supreme Court case called Brown versus the Board of Education, which said that separate but equal is inherently unequal and unconstitutional. This ended legal segregation in the United States. In 1957, in a little city called Little Rock, Arkansas, 9 black students were selected to attend Central High School, thus formally ending segregation and beginning integration of schools. Now, of course, everyone just accepted this reality and welcomed these 9 students with open arms. No, this is America. People were mad, specifically the white people of Little Rock, Arkansas. They did not want these 9 black students in their white school. So, on the first day of high school, there was a mob of white parents, white people everywhere, kicking, spitting, yelling and screaming at these 9 black children, mind you. They are like 14, 15 at the time, acting absolutely insane. The mayor was like, we're calling in the National Guard to prevent the black students from attending Central High School. Yes, they barred them from entering the building. Now, let's pan out a little bit. This is happening in Little Rock, Arkansas, but if we look at the world stage, the Cold War is going on. And the Cold War, if you don't know, was a kind of like a passive-aggressive war between the United States and the Soviet Union. And a lot of people on the international stage are questioning Americans, talking about why do they treat black people so terribly. Well, President Eisenhower at the time saw all of this commotion going on in Little Rock and said, hey, this is embarrassing. This is not okay. So he called in the National Guard to protect the black students and let them into the school so they could get an education. All's fine, right? Absolutely not. When those 9 students got into that building, they endured lots of physical, emotional abuse, neglect, discrimination, anything you can think of. And it was a very hard year for them. But they got through it and the school year ended. That's where our story ends. Not quite. After this whole commotion happened with integration, the people of Little Rock were like, we don't want that to happen again. This is not how we want Little Rock to run. So it was basically proposed to close all schools in Little Rock. Nobody went to school for the next school year. They really said, if we can't have segregation, we won't have school for nobody. No black kids, no white kids, no one. This was terrible for a lot of reasons, but especially because once school was back in session, the white students felt that it was the black students' fault that they missed out on a whole year of school. Thus, more black students enduring emotional, physical abuse and discrimination in the school. 50 years after this event happened, the Little Rock Nine were invited to Oprah to talk about their experience of being the Little Rock Nine. And they had some of their old classmates on the show as well. And basically, the white classmates didn't really apologize. They were just trying to absolve themselves of responsibility by saying it's just cool to be racist back in that time. And I was just following the mob, but you know, whatever. Sorry, I guess. I'm sorry that this video doesn't have really like a happy ending, but I really want to try and give you guys the real of Black history, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. Have an excellent day.